You clicked on this video because you want to start a side hustle that actually pays. And yes, every single thing in this video is exactly that. I spent weeks researching real people quietly making $100 to $150 a day from their couch, and I found 3 hustles that need $0 and zero experience to start. And if you're thinking this won't work for me, all 3 are built specifically around a 9 to 5 schedule. I'll even break down the exact first step for each one so you can start today, not next month. And don't sleep on this. These opportunities are open right now, but they won't stay quiet forever. I call it the zero friction stack, and here are all 3. Let's start with the one that needs the least setup, and the one most people have never even heard of. Most people call this service brokering, but inside this video, we call it the invisible boss model. And once you understand how it works, you will never think about work the same way again. Here is what it is. You find someone who needs a task done. You find someone who can do it. You connect them. You keep the difference. You never do the task yourself. That is it. Now here's why this actually works right now in 2026. In wealthy American neighborhoods, busy professionals pay big money for small tasks, moving furniture, waiting in a line, cleaning out a garage. On the other side, college students and gig workers are looking for quick cash. Nobody is connecting these two groups. That gap is your entire business. Here is a real example. A man named Robert Samuel started a company called Same Ol' Line Dudes in New York City. His workers stand in line for iPhone launches, sneaker drops, and concert tickets. He charges $25 for the first hour and $10 for every extra 30 minutes. He never stood in a single line himself. He ran the whole thing from his phone. The New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and Business Insider all covered his story. One simple coordination system became a multi-million-dollar business. If one guy turned literally standing in line into millions, you can build $2.00 a month from your couch. Here is exactly how you start today. Step 1. Create a free Google Voice number and a Gmail like citytaskconcierge@gmail.com, zero cost. Step 2. Post in local Facebook groups. Looking for reliable local helpers for on-demand tasks. $20 to $25 per hour, cash same day. Build a list of 5 to 10 reliable people on a simple spreadsheet. Step 3. Download the Nextdoor app. Set your location to a wealthy zip code near you and look for posts like "Need someone to help move this Saturday." Send them this exact message. "Hey, I run a local coordination service. I have a vetted helper available at that time. Flat rate $40 per hour, fully managed by me." Here's the math. You charge the client $40 per hour. You pay the worker $25. You keep $15 doing nothing but texting. 2 4-hour weekend jobs, $120 pure profit sitting on your couch. 5 clients a week, $2,400 a month. From your phone. YouTube has so many fake side hustle channels wasting people's time and money. On this channel, we only share real, research-based information you won't find anywhere else. If that sounds useful, hit subscribe right now. Okay, hustle number 2. And honestly, this one surprised me the most because it makes money while you sleep. Most people call these ebooks. But forget everything you think you know about ebooks. Inside this video, we call this the sleeping seller, because you build it once on a Sunday afternoon, and it keeps paying you every single night after that. Here is what it actually is. A short 5 to 10 page guide that solves one very specific problem. That is it. No 200-page book, no complicated course, no website, just one clear answer to one painful question. Here is why this works so well right now. Nobody wants a big book anymore. They want one answer to one problem right now. How do I set up a herb garden on my apartment balcony? What do I check before buying a used Toyota Tacoma? These are real searches happening every single day. And people will happily pay $9 to $15 for a guide that answers exactly that, because it saves them 10 hours of Googling. Here is the proof. On Gumroad and Etsy right now, anonymous creators are quietly making $3,000 to $8.00 a month from guides that are 5 to 10 pages long. 3D printing hobbyists sell specific printer configuration guides for $9 to $14, and they sell thousands of copies. One regular HR manager created a 22-page guide about indoor herb gardening for renters at $9.99 and made over 200 sales in her very first month. She was not a gardening expert. She just had the same exact problem as her buyer. And here is how you do the same thing today. Go to Reddit, search r.cartment living or r.mowners. Type "does anyone know how to" in the search bar. Find a question with 100 or more upvotes and no clean answer. That is your guide topic. Open ChatGPT or Claude for free. Paste that Reddit thread and type. Create a structured step-by-step protocol that solves this exact problem. No fluff. Write it for a busy person. Copy the result into Canva using a free template. Format it clean like a professional document. Export as PDF. Upload to Gumroad. Completely free. Set your price at $9.99. The platform automatically delivers it to every single buyer. You go to sleep. Money comes in. One more trick, start at $5 to get your first 20 reviews fast. Then raise the price to $14.99. Same PDF. Double the income. Zero extra work. Now if those last two felt a little too digital, this third one is as physical and real as it gets. And I saved the most satisfying one for last. Most people call this flipping, but what you are actually doing is something much smarter. We call it presentation arbitrage. You are not selling an item. You are selling how the item looks. Here is what that means in real life. Wealthy neighborhoods are full of people who just want their clutter gone. They do not care about money. They care about a clean house. So they will list a perfectly working $200 Sony speaker on Facebook Marketplace for free, just to get it out of their garage. That same speaker, wiped clean and photographed on a white background, sells for $120 in 24 hours. The item did not change at all, only the presentation changed. That difference is your profit. The Wall Street Journal featured a 25-year-old named Connor Gorman who spent one full week living entirely off money from flipping free Facebook Marketplace items only. And on the Reddit community called Arsha Flipping, thousands of real people are documenting $500 to $4,000 months working only 5 hours a week. Here is your exact starting roadmap. Open Facebook Marketplace right now. Set your location to the wealthiest neighborhood near you. Click the free tab. Set keyword alerts for moving sale, must go today, and cleaning out garage. When you see something good during your lunch break, do not type, "Is this available?" Type this instead. "Hi, I can pick this up today at exactly 5:30 p.m. on my way home from work. Cash in hand. I will load it myself. No hassle for you." They will say yes every time. Take it home. Wipe it clean with a cloth. Open the free photo room app on your phone. Remove the background. Replace it with clean white. Write a description like a real store would. Fully tested. 9 out of 10 condition. Perfect for a home office setup. List it for 5 times what you paid. 3 flips a week, over $1. 0 a month in pure cash. No shipping, no warehouse, no risk. So there is your zero friction stack, the invisible boss. Connect people and keep the margin. The sleeping seller, build it once and earn forever. Presentation arbitrage, turn free items into real cash with better photos. All 3 start at $0. Pick just one and start this week. And if you want to start Easiest Machines hustles, watch this video right here.